just look at the system, and just look. You can realize that the team is not playing for him. The team is not gelling. The team is not happy. The squad is just, But for all the good fans out there who say they love Arsene Wenger, this is what Arsene Wenger give you. At least 9 matches we lost in 2018.
And we were only good in the last 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half, and we were just not good enough. We couldn't supply Aubameyang any balls. We need to make some decisions. I think the main decision we need to make is regarding Wenger. I think the board needs to take a stand, either say that they were not going to renew his contract by end of the year, or just fire him right now and get a caretaker manager, because this is not going on well, and I think we need a change as soon as possible.
Hey Robbie, I just spent my free Sunday afternoon right before heading to work with watching, well, this interesting interpretation of football that Arsenal played against Brighton. Because I don't learn from my mistakes, I always watch it, and so I have to say I'm almost past caring. It's just over. As long as this manager's on the bench, it's just over. Yes, of course, I blame the players to some extent, but I can't blame them entirely because, I don't know, if you remember a guy like Bellerin when he was 19 or 20 years old, Aaron Ramsey a few years ago, Mustafi last season when we had this good record of not losing games when he was in the first team, or just Kolasinac and Xhaka when they played in the Bundesliga. They were really good players, really, really good. And it can't be a coincidence anymore that they all end up at Arsenal and get screwed up.
Hey Arsenal fans, Mark here, Cape Town. I don't know what needs to change. The last 5 games I've been watching Arsenal, and all the other opposition managers in the technical area managing the team. What's Wenger doing? Breaking sticks. Fuck. Oh my lord, what have we become?
Hi Crucial Robbie, this is Tubbs from Nairobi, Kenya. This team is dead, totally dead. We need some radical changes from top to bottom, you know what I'm saying? Respect.
I think we're better if we just play the youngsters for the rest of the season, Bench them all. I'm serious. It's like, how much worse can it get? It's like game after game after game after game. I'm serious, man. It's a joke. We're becoming like a fucking comedy channel. Serious. It's like people are laughing at us left, right and centre, man. It's like, I also want to say something to the players too. Serious, we all blame the manager, and rightly so. I blame the fucking manager, but, you're the players as well. It's like, just grow up, pair. You hear things like Koscielny breaking down in a meeting and, crying. You're supposed to be the team captain. For God's sake, team captain crying in a meeting. What message are you going to send to the players?
I should be surprised, but I'm really not. 4 losses out of our last 4 games. And even watched the last 3. It's really disappointing that we were on such a shit run. So maybe hopefully Mr. Wenger finally gets sacked and we can start looking forward to a new Arsenal. If not, then fuck, I don't know.
There is a situation now developing for me that is like in any typical third world dictatorship where you have a figure, a man that is above criticism, that is unreachable and untouchable, and no matter what you did to get rid of him or remove him by any means, he's not gonna go away, and he's distant from reality. He's disconnected. Like, he's seeing things that nobody else can see. Like, he's telling you everything is alright, people are happy, and economy's grown, or all this crap, and it's not working for people. Only him, that because he's disconnected from reality. So I think this is the situation with Wenger. He's there. He doesn't. I think he really cannot see it. He cannot see how bad it is getting. It's like a boxer who used to be a great boxer like Ali or something, but when he's getting older and he's losing the timing. He's losing maybe a split second, and he's doing the things that he's used to do, but it was so successful with him, but now it's not working anymore.
We had never performed this bad in the last 20 years. I think Arsene Wenger's got to go by the end of the season, because this is his worst performance, his worst season of the last 22 plus years that he's been in this club. So, yeah.
Right? We need a new manager. We need new tactics. We need new everything, Robbie. We need a new Arsenal. We need a redo. We need a start over fresh. We need everything. Everything fresh. We need a new manager. We need, come on, Wenger. You need to leave. Doesn't this man have any shame? Like, Robbie, talk Jamaican, I know. You see me? When a side go on so, you see me? When a side go on so in a Jamaica, then you know what we say? That side they workless, man. No, sir, I don't want to say so about my side. When Arsenal lost 3-0 last week against Man City, I wore my jersey proud in the town because I'm a true Arsenal fan. And now, Robbie, I'm getting gimmicks everywhere I go. Come on, man. Arsenal needs to pick it up back, man. Come on. This is not who we are. This is not who we are. Wenger, you need to go. Come on. Doesn't this man have any shame? Wenger, just understand, feel how the Arsenal fans feel. Because not only the players make the club, the fans make the club also. Because without your fans, come on. Wenger, you need to leave.
Hello from Denmark. I think the board should really look at Arsene Wenger now. We've played 7 games. We have won 1 and lost the rest. We've lost 6 games out of 7. That's a sign that things are not going well, and I think the board should let Wenger stay until the season ends, and then I think it's time to go.
Wenger really wants what's best for the club. He does, and he believes in himself, and people view it as selfish, and I get that. I view it as selfish too, but I mean, he's fighting to see what's for the best for the club, but the board hasn't realized that it's just not working out yet, and it breaks my heart because you see this man going through misery, pure misery, trying to fix this problem, and the board hasn't come up with the only solution that's available to them. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart so much that I didn't watch the Arsenal game today.
I just hope Wenger goes at the end of the season. We have a new manager, we get a new direction. Because there's only so little that the players can do with their own skills. The tactics on the pitch are not right, even remotely. We just need to get it done with. I mean, I don't think anyone even expected us to win today. And neither did I.
But I think the most telling thing about Arsene Wenger is he was always known as the manager that didn't spend money, was still coming 4th place, having spent barely anything. Yet in the last few years we've signed Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil, Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan. We've spent lots of money. He can't hide behind that excuse anymore. And yet, the results we are getting right now are worse than when we had Bentner and Denilson. It's just an absolute farce. And when Wenger finally leaves his club, his legacy won't be the Invincibles. His legacy won't be the man that won, 6 FA Cups and 3 Premier League titles. It'll be the negativity. It'll be the empty stadiums. It'll be all the protests. It is absolutely toxic at the moment, and it's just sad that he's absolutely destroyed his legacy.